Hey, what's going on, everybody? James here. I'm just showing you a couple of things that I did today. Well, actually, there's a little more than a couple of things. But first thing you might notice, oh, still over there a little bit. Nothing drastic. That's all diatom, by the way. See that? It's all diatom. What happened? Well, what happened was, and for the record, that's cyano, right? That's cyano, what do you call it? Coralline. So what happened in here? Well, back a few months ago, I had rescaped this tank, and I originally had it setting up on top of PVC, like you see right over here, this Coralline covered 4-inch piece of PVC ring here. Well, I couldn't get it under my rocks the last time because I was trying to do everything while it was still in the tank. So I went ahead and drained about 20 gallons out of that tank into this tote, and then took all the rocks out from this point over. And if you look now, you can see the rock is not on the sand. Probably can't see it very well, but all these rocks are no longer on the sand. See the PVC under there? So everything is up off the sand now. Might be a little tough to see it, but including this piece right here, you see the PVC stuck under there. And right back in there. So it's pretty well disguised. See how it's in there? But every single piece of rock over on this right side is now totally off the sand, including that flat piece right there. And then I just had to kind of move things around a little bit. Like if you remember right, these pallies right here were down in here. Well, actually, they were like about right here somewhere. Candy cane was over here. Hydrophora was over here. Mushroom rock was like right here somewhere. This rock with the zoas and aquapora were like over here, pretty much towards the back. This guy was right in front of them. This pretty much stayed the same, kind of changed the angle of it. I knocked that coral off, had to glue him back on. I knocked that coral off, had to glue him back on. And from this guy, I ended up breaking a little branch. So I ended up getting a little itty bitty frag. I don't know if I can zoom in on it, but you can see it. Little tiny frag of that. So that's pretty awesome. I was able to save it. And then my zoa rock is all down over here. And then the other zoas are all turned around and over here. There's a couple of pallies that are stuck right inside there. But I think it'll definitely improve a lot of things in here now as far as that goes. So I just figured I would show you what I did today. Also cleaned off a lot of the back of the glass just to get some of the coralline and what was left of the really fine algae. So you can see the algae. It's like such a fine layer of algae. It's like basically gone. I don't know if you can really see it, but it's just like a surface algae now, if that. Kind of like what's on the heater right here, just like a surface algae. So doing really good. And that's pretty much all I got for you. Kind of screwed up the fish a little bit. They got to figure out how to get back through the rocks and whatnot, but you know, they'll figure it out. So, and it's got some pretty decent flow going on in here. If you can see how that's moving now. So it always had pretty decent flow, but now this has got like a more direct type shot of flow. So we'll see how it works out. I think it's going to be doing all right. At least it's off the sand, so water is able to get through these rocks, especially on the bottom now. So we'll just have to see how the sand gets blown around. I've got this guy facing up, so it's causing like a big stream up on top, and then I've got that other one back there pretty much at a slight angle. So we'll have to see how it works. You can see the crap flying around. Alright, so I just figured I would show you guys how it looks after screwing around with it today. Hope you enjoyed. I will talk to you later. Bye bye everybody.